It's Monday evening, All In with CSN, live here at the CSN studios. We're about a mile away from Death Valley and Clemson University as the crow flies over my shoulder here. Sitting here with my husky Jake at my feet. It's Monday night, presented by Ingles. Low prices, love the savings. That's Ingles. Love those folks. Been with us for 9 years. The folks have been in Ford, Mr. Crow and that bunch up there in Easley. Oakway Tractor, Andy and the guys over there in Seneca. And my buddy Joey in JW Martin Real Estate here in Clemson, South Carolina. Guys, lots of stuff going on. I put up some posts up. I told you guys, check in. If you're on social media and you're watching this right now, check in. Tell us where you're watching this from. Say hello. Got any questions about what's going on? Hit us up. We can talk a little bit about football, baseball, basketball, softball, a little tennis, a little lacrosse, a little bit of everything. I was just down on campus today. I was walking Jake across the dam and back there behind the woods, behind the lacrosse center, and over by the rowing facility and around campus there by the golf, all that stuff. And I noticed the soccer team's out there hard practicing hard out there. Baseball practicing hard. Everybody's ranked. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but all the winter and spring sports, except for women's basketball, is ranked. Everybody representing themselves well. Tennis is amazing this year so far. Knock on wood, see how they do. Track and field's doing great. Lacrosse is in the top 10 in all their polls. Baseball's ranked. Softball's ranked. Softball had went out there and threw it out there again last week and played a plethora of teams across the country, from Florida all the way to Texas and back, in different tournaments, different schools from all around the country. Really impressed with Coach Rittman and what they're doing there. They just kind of plug and play. Every year he seems to come up with a great plan and does a great job recruiting and in the transfer portal here lately. And just killing it, man. Just killing it. Football, guys, I don't think you guys realize it. We're 2 weeks away from football. We got spring practice starts in March. Dabo always starts at, you get 15 practice days across a 30-day period is what he does. And he usually starts at right around the first week of March, and he'll go every other day. So they'll get 15 practice days in the month of March, and then they'll have the spring game like on that first week of April. That's usually the way it plays out, and I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go this year. But get ready, man. 2 weeks away, football. A lot of recruiting stuff going on. They got an elite retreat weekend coming up where they're going to have a bunch of recruits coming in for the 2027-28 classes and kind of taking a look around the town. A little early unofficial visit stuff, they kind of do with the certain recruits that they have at the top of the list. And we'll see how that works out. We'll chime in on that a little bit later on this week, and we learn a little bit more about what's going on with potential visitors and how they went and everything. Basketball, kind of disappointing way to end the week. I think after you went out the West Coast and you pulled that West Coast sweep over those two teams and come back, I think you might have been a little tired. It showed in Lil John. It showed in their legs, I think, against Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech was able to muscle them, kind of beat them at their own game. And then they got up to Duke at Cameron Indoor, and it looked like Clemson of the past. Just kind of wilt in front of that Duke pressure. Nobody's out there able to extend the ball, shoot the ball. Everything has to go inside in the paint to score. If the big guys aren't scoring, nobody's scoring right now, and it's kind of disappointing. You don't have anybody you can lean on. It sure would be nice to have some, Terrence Ogles would be kind of guy that just specializing in bombing three-pointers for you. Every game you could just shoot, you could sure throw 4 or 5 his way and watch him bomb them out and kind of keep defenses honest. But yeah, now it's getting to the point now where they're kind of figuring it out. And but either way, still a 20-6 basketball team, 10-3 in the conference. Just for first loss in 14 road games in the ACC. That's a crazy record right there. A crazy little stat. Another little storyline to keep up with. But they'll be back in play this week. Tigers are get FSU at home. Like it's Saturday and in midweek. Who they're playing there? They got a game midweek against somebody. Wake Forest on Wednesday, I think it is. So we'll keep up with that one. The Lady Tigers lost in Syracuse last night. Quad 4 loss for them. They really needed that one to really help their their chances to get into the NCAA tournament and to keep pitching folks that they belong in. And they're still 18-9, which is an incredible mark for this basketball team. But again, conference play has been a little bit tough. But at the same time, they're still overachieving where we thought they would be at this point. I thought that this would be a 500 basketball team this year. 600, something like that. But these guys just absolutely overachieving everything I thought they could do. And it's all Sean Poppy and his tenacious defense, the way they play team defense. A lot of good things watching that girls basketball team. And I'm really excited about next year when they get going, because that recruiting class is going to come in, and on top of what he's got going right now, and man, the transfer portal again. Woo boy, Poppy is on fire. We'll see. And he just signed a new deal last week too. So look forward for that one too. Let's see. Man, I tell you, it's been a slow slow and a fast kind of start to the month of February. Again, I apologize. Last week we got kind of under the weather about middle of the week, and we missed out on pretty much everything for about 4 days there. We were out of it until like Sunday, so we just got back into the loop about Sunday, and it just feels a little better now. We did broadcast Friday, but it was just again, we were just barely coming out of a haze from being under the weather. But and I think everybody's been getting that around here lately. So, but either way, me and Jake sitting here. It is Stoner's Pizza Joint. It's their night. It's Monday night, and they always send us some stuff over. And tonight they sent over a whole batch of wings, guys. Check these out. These are all drumsticks, well done. And I'm telling you, dude, this is what Jake's waiting on. He knows he's gonna get some of these. Check these out, guys. This comes from Stoner's Pizza Joint. Check that out. I mean, can you see that? Look at that. Look at those things, man. I mean, Stoner's Pizza Joint. That's right there on Tiger Boulevard, right next to the AT&T store, right next to Tiger Express Wash. Another one of our sponsors. The guys I was just over there today, got the car done, got the car clean, got some wings, all that one shot right there. And those guys are all members of the Clemson Sports News family of sponsors. Man, lots going on. We're going to be taking the show back out on the road soon. Me and my buddy Joey, J.W. Martin himself. We're going to take the show back out on the road soon. I think we're going to be over at Two Horse Distillery in the next couple of weeks. I'm looking to talk to folks at Joe's Pizza and about coming back over there, hanging out with Joe and them. And a couple other places, man. So you guys stay tuned. We'll be out on the road and having some on-site stuff going on. I think Firehouse Subs in Clemson wants us over there, and folks over at Drip Works in Clemson. We're going to see those folks in the near future. These are all new sponsors. You can find Drip Works, who just opened up their Greenville store. They are a total body, a body therapy company. Body wellness stuff, and you can find them over there on Highway 93, right next to Firehouse Subs. They're in the same little lot there, so you can go over there and tell them that Clemson Sports News sent you. Let's see here. Let's take a look at that. Go to Clemson Sports News homepage, and you'll see I just put out an article on the scouting combine, and there's 9 Tigers been invited to the scouting combine. Break them down a little bit, what's going on with each guy and where he's going as far as the NFL. And what we think there. There's wrap-up stories on the Tigers, doing the sweep of Army over the weekend in baseball, which was really cool. And there's some stuff in there about the tribute, the baseball team that presented Army with a really cool a baseball bat tribute made into an American flag, really cool. And the combined 2 teams going up in the 4th inning and doing the shaking hands to all the veterans was really cool. The girls, walked out of Texas with a 9-3 win in their last game in their little run out of state. They, I think, had I would say a successful little spin, but played some really stiff competition out there. Won a couple, lost a couple, and that goes from Florida all the way to Texas and back. And they'll be back in town this week. They're playing Charlotte on Wednesday or something like that. I just put another article out today about major storylines heading into spring practice, especially the Chad Morris hire, how that's going to affect quarterback development, play, all that good stuff. The kids from the transfer portal being infused into the lineup, into the roster, and see how they flush out over the spring and everything. They're over there right now, dudes, doing mat drills. Man, we're busting their butts And this is the time of year when you don't hear about them, but they're over there working their tails off. And they got the new strength and conditioning coach over there who's trying to really make a mark in his first year, I can promise you. So there's going to be some tired fellas coming out of mat drills here in the next week or so. And then they get ready for spring practice. Like I said, man, they're already ready for spring practice. And by the way, Chris Denson sighting, he looks like he's putting on 15 pounds. And that's not a joke. And it was all upper body from what I could tell. So that was something I could pass along to you guys, Chris Denson sighting. But, again, you go to the website, lacrosse, another sport that's really doing well right now in Clemson. They've got the number one lacrosse facility in the country. Last year, I think they had the second or third rated class in recruiting in lacrosse. The top player in lacrosse high school came to Clemson last year out of Maryland, I think it was. And they're doing really well. A big match against Stanford on Saturday. Saturday. And that was a nice victorious win for those guys. There's just so much that spring sports, that you guys don't even know about. Tennis is absolutely having a great year in both male and women's tennis. The guys in the track and field and cross country teams are having an excellent spring. They're just doing really great, setting all kinds of school and state and ACC records, man, everywhere you look. It's amazing. It's been a really mild winter. Outside of our little ice storm and the little snow the next week, it's been pretty mild. We've had maybe 2 weeks of really cold weather here, and you can kind of feel it in the air right here, man. Spring sports baseball is feeling really, really good in town. Folks are really fired up about that. Great weather for that last weekend, and then I think got some good stuff coming up this week. Hopefully, as the girls are playing down and the guys are playing as well. I think the girls are going to Charlotte to play on Wednesday, and the guys are playing Charlotte here on Wednesday. So that's kind of cool. Each playing the same school on the same day. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. And I have to double check on it. But we're also going to start. I talked to Mason, one of our photographers. He wants to go down there and start covering our baseball games for us down there on campus. Mason is going to do some good stuff for us this spring and summer, covering that. John Garrison from Garrison Sportsography, our lead man, our lead photographer forever. He's back in the fold. John is going to be on the fold. He'll be covering some of the spring practice and spring game coming up soon. Then got the season coming up. Man, before you know it, man, it's going to be summer. Before you know it, we're going to be right back in football season and talking Tigers, and Death Valley and 85,000 people hanging out, having a great Saturday. But right now, it's the end of the evening for this show. We're going to take it easy. Gonna go back in here and relax with Jake and Simon, my two puppies, who are right here at my feet. Jake is literally in my lap right now. And I'm gonna say goodnight. You guys, any questions you got for me, just drop them into the comment section here. I'll carve this up into some clips and we'll post those up later with the individual parts of this. But again, anything you guys want to question me, ask about, just throw it into the comment section. I'll get to it here on Facebook or YouTube or wherever I see you, Twitter or wherever. Okay, you guys have a great night. Go Tigers, and we'll talk to you guys again on Friday at 7 o'clock from All In with CSN.